Yeah, we are back. We are back with the No Box Sports Podcast, Season 3, Episode number 13, brought to you by No Box Entertainment. And in case you forgot, I'm one of your hosts, Uncle Dodd.
And I'm the original CP3.
That's the original CP3, and you better not ever forget it. And you know what? I got something I've been trying to forget all week. Just haven't been able to. Man.
With you.
So since I can't forget it, let's go ahead and deal with it, man. Philly, we have a problem. The Philadelphia Eagles has lost 3 straight after losing their latest bout on Monday night with the Los Angeles Chargers. We have fell to 8-5, ladies and gentlemen. 8-5. I don't know how you feeling at the game, but try to tell the people something.
I mean, it's like you go into the game and we look like we doing some stuff. And, one of the positives is Saquon running for a long touchdown run. That's great. When we go into the game and we look like, okay, all right, it's starting off a little slow, but, it's just like it's looking like we could actually do something. We actually go, okay, we're going to take care of this team. And then Jalen Hurts happened. I don't know what happened.
Oh man. Let's get into it. 19-22. Y'all see the breakdown right there. We didn't score no points in the fourth quarter. No, we scored 10 points in the fourth quarter. I'm sorry, no points in overtime. Actually, the game went to overtime, so it was fairly competitive all throughout the game. Back and forth, but it did feel like one of those games that the Eagles should have been able to win. And in the past, when we were good, we would have won. But we didn't, man. Let's go ahead and get into the numbers, see how the game shaped out, man. Passing leaders. There you go, Jalen Hurts. That's who we primarily focused on these days. Jalen Hurts, 21 for 40. 21 for 40, man.
Oh, gosh.
21 for 40, 240 yards, 4 touchdowns. I mean, it was an ugly game for Hurts, man. This was one of the worst games I've not seen Hurts play. Then we go down to Saquon. You said Saquon broke. I think Saquon broke for like 52 yards. So
yeah, he did.
Haven't seen him really get loose this year, but we were able to see Saquon break through. I think that was maybe in the fourth that he broke through. And then AJ Brown, 6 receptions, 100 yards, no scores, but over 100 yards again. AJ Brown. So that's our stats, man. That's our stats. And it added up to a bunch of nothing, man. And the storyline of this game, man, the storyline of this whole game was one thing. The thing that's been tearing up the sports radios this week, man, it's been one name, the hottest name in town right now. And that's the quarterback. Because some might say we're getting hurt by our quarterback right now, man. What do you think about Jalen Hurts' play right now? Because I know you've been a Hurts advocate and you spoke highly of him, and we said we weren't going to criticize that much this year because of the Super Bowl. But we at the point of the season now where you got to produce, man. And I need your honest thoughts when somebody say the name Jalen Hurts to you right now.
It hurts to hear it. It hurts to hear it. It does. It's like, I'm looking at the stats. And what's standing out for me is just like when you showed me last week, he had 35 passes. He's seen, everybody wanted to complain about him being somewhat conservative and being careful with the football. And it's like, it seemed the last 2 weeks, I'd have to look at the other game to see the game prior to, I guess, the Bears to see how many passes he threw there. But it looks like maybe he throwing too many passes, man. Maybe we need to go back to him being conservative, because when he was conservative and we was complaining about the offense looking so, methodical and he got to get more to the receivers. At least we were winning games.
Yeah.
At least we were winning games.
Yeah, you got a point there, man. The more and more we place the responsibility on Hurts to open it up and carry things, we lost three straight, man. We lost three straight, man. And when I look at Jalen Hurts right now, I'm just not seeing what he's bringing to the game in a positive way right now. It just seems like he's just along for the ride. If the offense is clicking one day, he'll be fine. He'll be okay. If things is out of rhythm, things is not going well, he looks sporadic. And I don't want to sit up here and act like he turns the ball over at this rate. This is crazy. 4 turnovers. That's wild. And I think he lost a fumble. So that was actually 5 turnovers by Hurts. You're not winning the game, period, if your quarterback turned the ball over 5 times. And no way, shape, or form, any level of football, your quarterback turning the ball over 5 times, you're probably not going to win that game. And saying all of that, the Eagles took this game to overtime. But the play I've been seeing from Hurts, man, especially this game, man, he doesn't look confident standing in the pocket when it's clean. His decision making is just off. Like whether you hand the ball off or whether you keep the ball, that decision is off this year from Hurts. I don't know what he's reading. Like that last play, where he threw the interception in the game, the end actually stayed home. You're not supposed to keep that ball and roll. That's why he had to throw it that fast. You're supposed to hand that ball to Saquon. I don't know what's going on with Jalen Hurts, man. There's something off. I don't know what it is. I don't know.
First off, I've been hearing this and I've been noticing it for myself. This whole him not getting under center, this whole he always got to do the read option or he got to do shotgun. That right there is a problem. That's a problem. The whole doing a bunch of play action passes when they ain't running the ball, that's a problem. His whole not being able to make adjustments, not too many adjustments at the line, that's kind of a problem. So it's two out of those 3 things fall on him. And what I'm hearing is that part of it is because that's just not what he's comfortable with. And that's a problem.
I mean, at this point, he's a 6-year pro, max contract, been to Super Bowls. I would like to be able to see my quarterback at this point in the season to be able to do something about what's happening to the football team. I would like to see him to be able to go out there and make some plays, lift the team with his spirit, his energy, or his play. And he's not able to do either of those options this year. And this seeping through. The offense been shoddy all year.
Hold on.
He been inconsistent all year. Mm-hmm. And now we didn't fix any of that. We Sirianni gave the message, stay the course, stay the course, stay the course, stay the course. We're not changing anything. And this is what happened when you see your house is in shambles and you don't change anything. You don't force the quarterback to clean up habits. You don't force the plays to be ran that you call. You're not calling the plays that goes to the strength of your team, and you're predictable. And teams are out there. They know what we're doing. They being physical. They playing confident and fast. And we never caught a rhythm this season at all. And now we're just losing. They done caught up to us. So at this point, man, I don't know what to say about Hurts' play. I don't know what to say. It's obviously not good. Obviously not good. I obviously would like it to go different, but I don't know what to say about it, man.
So it sounds like, are you saying that he should continue to play, or should we do what a lot of other people is trying to talk about doing? Should we maybe let Tanner get a shot now? See what he got. He got weapons. Tanner has weapons. He got Saquon. He got AJ. He got Devontae. He got Dallas Goedert. Maybe he can play under center and be able to do better play action passes than Jalen. I mean, honestly speaking, on the one hand, Jalen is great for the short yardage. He's great for scrambling. I don't see Tanner McKee scrambling like Jalen. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see it. So in that regard, it's hard to kind of want to sit him down because that is an intangible that he brings that we need. But the flip side, I don't know if Tanner throws a better ball than him. Tanner might throw a better ball than Jalen. And with the receivers we got.
Are you asking me, do I want to bench the reigning Super Bowl MVP. 13 games into the following season after he won the Super Bowl and MVP. Are you asking me that right now in favor for a quarterback who hasn't even started 5 games in the NFL? No track record?
Yeah.
That's what you're asking me?
Well, he did play a game or two last season with AJ, I think, in them playing, right? Didn't he?
Versus the Giants, he started. That was a good showing versus the Giants.
Wait, didn't he play? Wait, and then the last season, right? Because
I think he got some action in another game, but I know he has actually really played versus the Giants.
I mean, he'll have the weapons to be able to carry him. All he got to do is get the ball to him.
Oh man, so you are asking that? Like you are asking
if you think that's a I'm asking. Do what you think?
I think the conversations coming from the streets about Tanner McKee, I understand where they're coming from. I do. I really do. And a part of me want to see it as well. I'm not even gonna lie. If I said no part of me wanted to see what Tanner McKee can do with this offense, I'd be lying. But the reality of it is that can't happen unless something catastrophic happens. As far as like an injury or literally pulling Jalen from running the offense. And you know, confidence is a fragile thing. I'm not saying that for Jalen Hurts because Jalen Hurts never been through that before. But this is the NFL. What Sirianni has shown us this season that he's not going to change on his guys. He's not going to flip on his guys. He's not going to make a rash decision. So I don't see any world in which we look at Tanner McKee in a game outside of an injury or we blowing the team out and maybe he get a couple reps. There's no way in the world Sirianni is going to insert McKee. So it's definitely an overreaction.
Hold on. But this is what my question is. I got you. Hear what you're saying about realistically. But what would you do? That's the question.
What I do?
Would you stay the course or would you make a change?
I can't lie. I gotta stay the course.
Yeah.
I gotta stay the course.
Okay.
If I was the coach of the Philadelphia Eagles in 2025, I would stay the course.
Yeah, me too. I just want to see what you're gonna say. Yeah.
You can't do stuff like that. And believe me, I'm not the Hurts fans with the cheerleaders and the pom-poms. That's not me. I've been critical at Hurts at times where it calls to be critical at Hurts. I've argued back and forth whether or not he's an elite quarterback from the other side. So I don't want to sit here and act like I'm the biggest Hurts guy, but he has won a Super Bowl. He has led this team. He has done nothing but win since he got here. He has not a blemish on his record off the field. So he doesn't have the narrative. He doesn't have the track record. He doesn't have the history that would even allow you to make a move like that without it being weird or earth-shattering or really messing with the chemistry. And when you start doing things like that, you might as well go ahead and changing everything. Like you might well go ahead and start changing everything. You are down there 80% of the way done the season. You can't make a quarterback change now. You can't outside of injury.
I agree. I feel like there's still a chance for them to do something. There's still a chance for them to make the playoffs. There's still a chance for them to do something in the playoffs. And this guy, like you said before, he has a track record or a history of having really good games as well. He did win us a Super Bowl. He actually in this season had a perfect QB rating. One game, had 4 touchdowns, another game. Am I wrong? Am I tripping on that? So he has the ability to have good games. I don't know what's going on with him. Honestly, this game was so cringeworthy. It reminded me of Wentz back when Wentz was having his fall. I got real nervous, like, oh, we about to have another Wentz collapse. Remember, it's just like Wentz couldn't get right. He just couldn't get right. I'm a little nervous about that, but I agree with you. Overreaction.
You can't do it.
Yeah.
Not saying we wouldn't want to see it.
Right.
Like if something happened where Jalen had to miss a half, we don't want to speak anything. But I do believe this offense will look better with Tanner McKee. Now, if you want to talk about that,
hold on. Sorry, I don't want to see a half because that's going to make the controversy worse. I don't want to see a half. But go ahead.
No,
sorry.
I mean, if we can get a half because of unfortunate circumstances, I would like to see it. And I'm not one of these people that don't want to stir the pot. I mean, if we can get them in there and it looks great, I don't think that'll be enough for the coaching staff to be able to make a new a move. But the city and the media will go crazy if that happens. And honestly, there's no fan in their right mind that's gonna say Jalen Hurts deserves to be benched. That's an idiot that's talking to you. And I understand that side of the fence, though, the side that want to act and want to do. I understand that.
Yeah.
But you got to really look at the situation. That's not something that you do at this point in time. At all, as far as making a quarterback change. Now, if you want to ask me, do I think the offense will operate better with Tanner McKee? That's a different question. I can answer that question apart from do I think Hurts should be benched? And that's a whole different question. Actually, I do want to ask that question. Do you think the offense will run smoother? Do you think we will look less clunky? Do you think we will look on time? Do you think we will be able to produce more points than we have the last few weeks if Tanner McKee was at the helm instead of Jalen Hurts? We know they're different.
I'll say this. My first thought would be yes, because I think he probably has a more accurate arm than Jalen does, right? Based on what I remember seeing him. You know what I'm saying? Again, having the weapons, he seemed to have a tighter throw than Jalen did. But I also wonder if he doesn't, or if the guy still can't get open, then it's not on Jalen at that point. It's on the offensive coordinator, because then it exposes him as really being as bad as everybody thinks. You know what I'm saying? Right, and then once you sit Jalen down, I don't see you going back. Like, you can't go back to him. Like, that's even worse. So it's like, you make this decision, you're moving on. Like, it's not okay, we're going to try the kid and then we're going to go back to you because we messed up. Nah.
No, we're not saying that. We know that. We're saying, do you think the offense will run better? That was just the question. Just answer the question, bro. Two things could be true. Don't you say that all the time?
You're right. I think yes. I think I would say yes. I would say yes.
The offense will look better
because he also can play under center, right? If memory serves, he's not just a shotgun quarterback. Tanner McKee, right?
Every quarterback should be able to play under center.
So
yeah,
the play action will work probably better. You know what I mean?
Well, there you have it, man. We both say yes. We think it'll look a little better with Tanner McKee, but we both strongly agree that there's no quarterback controversy right now. That Jalen Hurts should stay the course, and hopefully they figure it out, man. But I tell you, one person that's not complaining in the last few games is my man AJ Brown. We ain't seen no books being read, no tweets. He ain't pulling up in other people's cars no more. AJ Brown cool. And he cool in part because he eating. So let's go ahead and just focus in on what's been happening since we've been getting AJ these targets in the ball, man. It started in the Lions game. You know, we force fed him the ball. I think he had 11 targets that game. 7 catches, 49 yards. But the last 3 games, over 100 yards. We got 8 receptions, 10 receptions, 6 receptions. We got well over 300 yards, a touchdown per game. Balling. AJ Brown straight up balling the last 3 games. And he seems, he seems pretty happy. He wasn't happy after the last game because he definitely didn't make plays that he should have made out there on the field. He let like 3 balls go through his hands. One of them led to an interception over the middle where he alligator armed it. And he dropped the ball in the end zone where the guy hit his arm slightly, but it was in his hand. And then one in overtime that Jalen lobbed up there. And he could have corralled. So I just wanted to highlight AJ Brown. We ain't really heard him lately. And, he been getting his stats and his numbers, and we 0-3. We on a 3-game losing streak. I'm not even trying to imply nothing. We just been following AJ Brown, and we're gonna continue to follow AJ Brown, and we're gonna keep a light on it because he put a light on it. Over 100 3 weeks in a row, 3 touchdowns the last 3 weeks, averaging about 9 receptions a game. Congrats. Any comment on AJ Brown play as of late?
Yeah, I wonder how Devontae feels about this.
Yeah.
I think AJ Brown, he's balling. He helping me with my fantasy team. Well, my fantasy team is done. Both of them done, but he's been balling. I didn't let him go like he asked us to. But we've lost all 3 games. So what does it mean?
What does it mean? And you left a number of plays out there on the field Monday night. Jalen, bad game. You had a big hand in it. That alligator arm was unacceptable. You always crying to the media how you don't get the ball and you out there doing bullshit like that. When the ball get in your hand, be that guy. You usually are that guy. I was advocating for you. But I just wanted to shine the light on you. Don't be crying if you ain't gonna make the plays when it count. You get held accountable, and I hope you're happy with these numbers. I'm not saying it's your fault, but you got your numbers now. We ain't win since, my boy. It's called team.
He ain't about this team no more, man. That's why he did the alligator arms. See, when you about the team and you like, I'm gonna do everything I can for this team because this is where I want to stay, then you do stuff like that. But when you already moved on and you ready to just kind of like, I'm ready to move on. I'm just waiting for the season to be over. You do stuff like that. You don't put you do what they say, the bare minimum. You know what I mean? Like,
hope you're happy, AJ. Hope you're happy.
And with Devontae, when Devontae is not getting the stats that you got, you know what he did? He don't complain about not getting the ball. You know what he does? He starts talking about juicers. That's what he does. He don't throw people under the bus. He just talk about the juicing stuff that he wants to do and all that kind of stuff. Learn from this guy. He's probably upset. He only have 4 catches. He probably upset, but he ain't complaining throwing people under the bus, AJ. Sorry. My bad.
AJ, we looking at you this season, man. You did this. You did this, my boy. You did this. We tuning in because of you. Congratulations on your good games, your 3 straight good games, man. I hope you keep this streak up. Now let's go ahead and move on, and I'll look around the league. Playoff picture edition. Every game we look at now is playoff picture edition. It's that time, man. It's that time, and we almost there. We got to keep it together. But let's go ahead and look at the key games coming up. So in honor of the playoffs coming up, we about to look forward, man. We're going to start taking y'all into the games that we really, really care about. Y'all know we're going to talk about that game right there. But the first game we want to zero in on is this team right here. Oh, man, the 11-2 New England Patriots versus the Buffalo Bills, the original CP3 Super Bowl representative pick, man. What do we think about this game?
It's looking tough right now. I think Josh is going to pull. I think he's going to surprise him, pull it off, and make this game, this race tighter for the AFC East. I think he is. I think Buffalo's going to win that game. And Josh Allen, it's been the last 2 weeks, man. He's been balling, man. He's been helping me a little bit, but yeah, he's been balling. He's been like really like putting the team on his back and doing the opposite of what our quarterback's been doing. But I digress.
Yeah, they one game better than us too. So that tell you no matter how bad we've been playing, we right there. And yeah, I think Josh Allen number 1 too as well. But that's one of them key matchups that you got to keep your eye on when it comes to the playoff picture. The Patriots look like they want to be back with Drake May.
Yeah,
all they got to do is get them one more receiver or so, and they in the game. So let's go ahead and keep on working down. Oh, there go one we might be a little interested in.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
2 of the top teams. We did beat the Lions. We got the same record as them. So, I mean, some people might be rooting for a team or have a rooting interest because of the playoff picture. What do you think about this?
Go Lions. Go Lions.
Go Lions, huh?
Honestly, I still want the Eagles to get the number 1 seed, man. I'm still holding out hope. In order for that to happen, we got to have the Rams lose. We do.
You said you holding out Eagles to get the what?
To get that number 1 seed. I'm still holding out.
Oh, man. Keep hope alive. I don't know who's going to win this game. If I had to pick, the Rams been on a little streak. They just lost to the Panthers not too long ago. Oh, yeah, the Rams should win that one. They should.
Matthew Stafford's a better quarterback still than Jared Goff.
That'll be a great game to watch.
He got great weapons. That should be a great game. It really should. It's 4:00. Yeah, that should be. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I think it's one more game we want to tune in on. Keep our eye on right there. This game, man. Broncos versus the Packers. Packers is going to Denver, playing out there in that altitude. They go from the cold weather to even colder weather with a high altitude, man. What you think about this game coming up?
Bronco Nation, let's ride. Let's do it.
Bronco Nations, let's ride. Ride out.
Room for the Broncos. Honestly, I'm not even so much rooting for the Broncos as I think the Broncos are a better team than the Packers. Jordan Love has been inconsistent. Bo Nix, he might have had one game. I feel like he's been a more consistent quarterback of the two. They both got weapons offensively, but the Denver Broncos, man, they look legit. They got a good defense, at least opportunistic defense, and they got a good offense. So, yeah, Broncos over the Packs.
Broncos over the Packers. I believe that as well too. I think the Packers got some inconsistencies there. Denver, solid team. Home field advantage take off. I guess Denver win. I ain't Broncos Nation though, because they beat us too. F both them teams. I don't care.
Yeah, that's true. They came back against us, and the Packers lost to us. So ergo,
yeah,
Broncos.
they gave us the first defeat actually. All right, let's see. I think it's the preseason. God damn.
Oh, you went too far. Then you're talking about. Well, we don't care about the Cowboys, do we?
No, not really. I mean, the Cowboys got a game coming up.
Yeah,
we don't care about them, but I guess since they are, competition. They do play the Vikings. I believe that is Monday night, maybe.
I think you're right.
Yeah. So
no. I think it's Sunday night.
Sunday night. Okay.
Sunday night.
Cowboys versus Vikings. So there we go. I don't care who wins that game. I guess
here we go. Yep. Vikings. Go Vikings. What do you mean you don't care who wins that game? You definitely want the Vikings to win. Come on.
Because I'm just so disconnected with the rest of the league and their games because the Eagles is we're on the brink of just everything falling apart, man. I don't care what happens around us if we don't have our house in order.
But it's the Cowboys.
That's why I said go Vikings. That's what I said.
Okay. All right.
Go Vikings, I guess.
You said I don't care.
If I gotta say something, I'm going to say go Vikings. And I'm also going to say this is the No Box Sports Podcast, Season 3, Episode number 13. And it's brought to you by No Box Entertainment. And I am one of your hosts, Uncle Doug.
And I'm the original CP3.
Original CP3, you better not ever forget it. And we don't want to forget this season yet. We are in the thick of it. This is not 2023. We are 2 years removed. So we coming to the table to really make the decision today in front of the people right now. Are we holding or folding on the 2025 Philadelphia Eagles? We about to find out right now from the optimistic original CP3.
Oh, I'm holding. I'm holding. I'm holding, bro. I'm down. I'm still holding on. Holding out hope.
Holding out hope of what?
Defense is still good. I don't know if they're necessary defense that will carry us to a Super Bowl, but they are still good enough to make plays to give the offense chances. I also don't believe that Jalen Hurts, this last week's performance, is who he is moving forward. I believe that maybe Saquon and the offensive line, if they can get healthy, may have figured out how to finally break this bull free, as well as I believe that either A, they're holding, maybe they're trying to preserve Tank Bigsby to the playoffs, or maybe they're going to figure out how to use him more because still he only had 4 carries. That's not enough.
Playoffs.
And I still believe in the weapons that Jalen has to throw to. I mean, yes, AJ's been the one we just said been balling and stuff like that, but I think they finally say, you know what, we're giving you the ball enough. We're going to have to spread it back around. And once they spread the ball around, we're going to be back on track. Wait, Just hold out hope.
Hold out hope, huh? All right. I guess so. You are holding. You holding. I don't know what you holding on to. I don't know what you holding on to. Hope for them to do. I don't not fold, not be 2023 or a repeat. Whatever.
I'm still believing this team can win the Super Bowl. I'm still believing it. What do you mean? I'm still holding on belief that they can win the Super Bowl. They just got to get in the playoffs. Dude, this team, they just got to get in the playoffs. All you got to do is get in. You can't dance if you can't. What's the point? I messed up the analogy, but they got to get in the dance in order to boogie. They got to get in the dance in order to boogie.
Mm. All right, well, I'm going to tell you what. I'm not feeling good about this team. I'm not optimistic about this team. I'm not. And I'm not about to sit up here and convince myself that what my eyes have been seeing for 14 weeks have been deceiving me. There's no way it could have. This team has zero identity. We don't know what we're doing well. If we got to win a game and the game is on the line, what are we going to do? Who are we going to throw it to? What play are we going to call? What's money in the bank for our quarterback and OC? None of us have the answers. Last year, what made us so good, because our passing offense was wildly inconsistent last year too. We can hand the ball to 26 behind the best offensive line in the NFL. This year, nowhere near the best offensive line in the NFL.
That is true.
Dickerson's hurt. Lane Johnson's hurt.
That's true.
Cam Jurgens is banged up.
Yes.
Malala play has fell off consistently. Last year, one of the most disciplined teams in the league. We're not disciplined at all. All types of penalties. All types of undisciplined penalties that where we're beating ourselves. This team doesn't have the makeup to do what we did last year. The defense, yes, the defense is playing fairly well. But the thing about when your defense is playing well, when you have an offense that can't capitalize, can't find an identity, eventually the defense reach a point in the season where they go over the miles they supposed to be on the field. And things start to run down a little bit. And when you reach potent offenses with quarterbacks that can pinpoint what they want to do, and we're seeing the same schemes on film over and over and over again. There's 14 weeks of the Eagles with the same scheme being nothing's changing. It's the NFL, man. The jig is up. And then we have a quarterback running it that is missing simple, easy plays. Refuses to put his head down and go get the first down. The one thing we were able to say about you is you wasn't turning the ball over. Turned the ball over 7 times the last 3 weeks. Yeah. We can't even say that no more. We have a head coach that is simply a figurehead. What does he do? Look good when you're winning. Look good when you're winning, but when you got to replace things on the fly, patch things up, deal with egos, not upset nobody, but make the right decision. No, we don't have that. Jalen Carter, in and out the lineup. We don't really have a pass rush right now. This team does not have the makeup to repeat. I repeat,
I don't know about
this
that.
Team does not have the makeup to repeat, and I'm not going to sit up here and lie to y'all. The game for me to see was the Chicago Bears. Okay, we lost to Dallas, gave up 21-point lead. We going to rebound versus a team we better than. No, they came into Philadelphia Black Friday after losing to a division rival and beat us again. Ran for 250 yards on us at home. Surely we'll rebound on Monday night. I was out after the Bears game. But I tried not to be. I tried to stay in the car. I tried. I locked the windows. I rolled up the doors. I said, they got to win tonight, right? Everybody I was talking to, they got to win tonight, right? They got to. They got to. They didn't. And this is where I'm at. All
That's
black.
not fully on defense, though. I'm just saying, back to you. I'm gonna argue that point.
I'm not putting it on the defense.
But I'm
just
saying
giving you evidence.
You said you don't believe in the defense, and I'm like, well,
I never said I don't believe in the defense. I said the defense is on the field too much.
Okay.
And at some point they're going to break, and we got to realize
that's fair.
When they're on the field, a lot of times they get tired. We already don't have a pass rush.
That's fair.
We already have liabilities all over the secondary.
Right.
That's not good. And we don't switch up our scheme. It's just not good. And our chemistry is off. Let's point to that. We don't have that chemistry anymore that we had last year where we was friends. And no matter what it was, I feel like one bad comment can break this locker room, regardless of how good they're keeping it together. One moment. The tension is so high on this team, you can cut it with a knife. This is not the recipe for a championship team. This team will not repeat as Super Bowl champions. So if I'm saying holding the folding based off repeating, then I'm folding. I've done seen this too many times in Philadelphia. I know the recipes of a team that can get it done and the team that can't. This team will not get it done. I'm not saying they won't go to the playoffs. I'm not saying they won't try to represent if they got some type of heart and grit about them. I hope they do. But even if they don't, it wouldn't surprise me. I'm folding.
And you're folding on the Super Bowl, correct? Not winning the Super Bowl.
Okay. We won't repeat as Super Bowl champions.
We might represent. Go ahead.
We won't repeat as Super Bowl champions. I don't even think we'll go to the Super Bowl.
I'm not.
I don't know. I'm not seeing anything that's telling me different besides the hope of a Philadelphia Eagles fan that we always had, even when we wasn't good. That's the only hope that had you like, maybe I just keep not. No.
Don't listen to them, guys. We can do this. Don't listen to them, Eagles fans, Eagles players. We can do this. We still can do this. Believe. We can do this.
We win. I'll clip this for Piers.
Oh, you can't. Oh, no. If we win, you can't get on the bus. You already do. I gave you a chance. And you emphatically said you're wrong.
That's where you're wrong.
Get back on the bus.
As a Philadelphia Eagles diehard, I always can get on the bus. But this team don't deserve that support that they want right now. The piss poor effort is just terrible, man. It's just terrible. But I'm folding on a repeat. I'm just not feeling it. I hope I'm wrong. I hope y'all do deny me entrance to the bus. I walk behind it, but I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. But this is the No Box Sports Podcast, episode number 13, season 3, brought to you by No Box Entertainment, and I am one of your hosts, Uncle Doug.
And I'm the original CP3.
Yeah, so I folded on the idea of a back-to-back Super Bowl, but we still got games to play. It's still the playoffs. I think we still can do something. And the next step to trying to see can we do something is this Sunday. This Sunday, I believe we got a game which should be an easy game. Should I say, or is that just too much to say at this point?
I'm not saying it. There's no more easy game. No.
The Philadelphia Eagles versus the Las Vegas Raiders. They coming to Philadelphia this Sunday, early kickoff. Let's go ahead and get into the game, man. What name a few things the Eagles need to do to win this game?
We gotta definitely shut down Genty. We cannot let this rookie make a name for himself on us. We cannot make his bull. This cannot be the start of his great career with a big game against us. And I say that because you brought up the Bears and how the Bears ran against us. We cannot let this bull do that to us. We can't. We gotta shut him down. Spread the ball around. Jalen has to spread the ball around. No more AJ-centric offense. Spread the ball around. Find an open receiver.
Spread the ball around. Find an open receiver. Shut down Genty. Yeah, if those things happen, that's a good rate. In order for the Eagles to win this game, I think the defense needs to play well, very well, like they have been playing the last couple of weeks. That needs to continue, even versus this inconsistent team. Now, this team is inconsistent, but let's keep an eye on. They bringing back Kenny Pickett to the city. He's playing against Jalen Hurts. I think Geno Smith is hurt, so Pickett is set to start. So it's just one of them games where you just got to watch out. They got Brock Bowers, some might say the best tight end in the league. They got a superstar rookie running back. Ain't even able to get loose like that, but on any given play, he can go the distance on you. So they got a few pieces on offense that can do some things. So we do need to come out on our game defensively. So I'm saying the key to the game is the defense playing how they've been playing. Offensively, I don't know. I don't know what the key to the game is offensively, honestly. This team, we want to say Jalen, don't turn the ball over. That's what I'll say. Versus a team like this, if you don't turn the ball over, we should automatically win the game. So the defense playing well and Jalen not turning the ball over. I had to struggle to find that because I'm just about over this offense.
Can't argue with it.
But that's the keys to the game for us. So let's go ahead and get into the picking of the game since we not voting on the Eagles. What you doing for this game right here, original CP3?
I'm going my Eagles. I'm not. It's not an easy game or a definite, but I'm going my Eagles, man. I think they're going to win because I don't even think I picked a score last time, but I think they're going to win. I'm going to say 24-14.
24-14. 24-14 Eagles. Okay. 24-14 Eagles. Eagles get a win. I agree with you. I agree with you, man. The Eagles should get a win this Sunday, I believe. What the score would be is let's go 34-17 Philadelphia Eagles. 34-17 Philadelphia Eagles. They get back, they bounce back, and everything is right with the world.
Right.
Know?
Yeah.
For one more week. So we went ahead and picked that game. Hopefully we coming back with a different feeling than we've been having the last couple of weeks, because these past couple of weeks, man, it ain't been good. We ain't had no real good news to report when it came to these Philadelphia Eagles, man. So hopefully they can go ahead and get it done. Just in case y'all weren't. What about the Sixers? They go about the Sixers right there. They play the Knicks on Friday night. That's their next game. I think they're doing this NBA Cup right now. So, get it in, young Philadelphia 76ers. But in case y'all didn't know, this was the No Box Sports Podcast, Season 3, Episode 13. And when I say Season 3, that means we had 2 other seasons. All the way up there on YouTube, man. So you can go ahead, check us out. Go ahead, check out some old episodes. If you want to feel good, go watch an old episode right before we won the Super Bowl. Get some of that energy.
That season was great.
And try to bring some of that energy into this season. But the point is, go check us out over there on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hype us up. You make sure y'all follow us. We got our @names at the bottom of the screen right there. You see me, I'm Uncle Dud TV.
And I'm the original CP3.
And that's the original CP3. Y'all make sure y'all go follow us. Y'all tap in with us. We here. Rain, sleet, snow, sun, wind, loss. It don't matter. We here. We here for the people, man. Until next time, in between time, in the meantime, in the Kelly Green time, we gonna holler. Peace.